It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Bears and the Niners. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Alongside Brock Heward in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we usually at this point talk about a quarterback, talk about a game-breaking running back, a home run hitter when it comes to wideouts. Oh, no. Today, before this one, we're talking about a couple of tight ends.
And what a great game it is, Kate, to spotlight that position because we have two of the league's best. And when you go back and you watch the tape after the fact, with the ground game's running wild, it's usually these tight ends making blocks. When the passing game is getting it done, well, they play a role in the air as well. They don't get the headlines like you talked about, but these guys, man, they are cornerstones of their offense.
Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. And off we go in Santa Clara. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
Doesn't it feel like Caleb Williams has been like the #1 pick for the last 3 years? This guy just does things no one else can do. Seeing him in person a number of times, Kate, in college, truly, he could be an NFL running back. But, man, he throws it so pure, a quick release, an accurate passer. Now he's just got to learn this NFL game. It's a more condensed box. There's a whole lot more contact. And protecting that football and protecting himself will be critical.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
2nd and 3 now. Off the play fake, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Handoff running right. Here's Swift. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Williams from the gun. Moore's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Carney's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy proved that his rookie year was no fluke. 31 touchdowns will do that. But what I loved was the efficiency, the rating, and not just me. It's what Kyle Shanahan and just listen to those 49ers teammates talk about Brock Purdy. Sure, he threw for almost 4,300 yards, but just at every turn, on every stage, this guy delivers. In fact, he became only the 8th quarterback to take a team to a Super Bowl in their 2nd season in the history of this league. Can't wait to watch Brock Purdy continue to take more and more steps with this invaluable experience he's gained as a young player.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's a 49er first down.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Purdy on first down. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To throw again, it's Purdy. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
It's a punt coming from the Niners on 4th down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. And that couldn't have hit any better. That took the perfect bounce and went out of bounds at the 1. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by Fred Warner. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Going to run again with Swift. Stiff arm success. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Bears first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
First and 10 from the 41. Williams on the play action. That's into the hands of Moore. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down, Williams. They're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the sack. Has his man, it's a Dunze. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Third down, here's Williams. Throw reeled in by Allen. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. Toward the sideline, and he's got more. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That's just a gorgeous corner route by the wide receiver. I bet you'll find, Kate, in the annals of football history, the best corner route runners as receivers We're also the best slant runners, the best post runners, because it's all about change of direction, and that was put on display right there.
First and goal, Swift. Will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears stretch their early lead to 9. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears go up 10-zip here in the first. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He drives it up past the 45. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Pretty throwing here on first. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field, incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Play action now with Purdy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. Mitchell. Gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Bears and DJ Moore back in possession here. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Swift gets it, going left. Jukes one defender, and they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play, and that's a Chicago 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 3 now. Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Williams will look to throw. Able to get it to Moore. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Charvarius Ward brings him down. Give him 2 yards there, and it's now 3rd and 14.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Flush down out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right things said in the paper, bulletin board material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun is Purdy. Brought in by Ayuk. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Got a man. McCaffrey has it.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Mitch Wisnowski on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his 1st punt, and here's another huge one. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Williams to throw on 1st. Forced out to his... Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this 1st quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offense look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. One in behind center with Swift. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. They get 9 yards back, but 3rd and 11 still to come. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 3rd and very long. Williams from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Moore's got it. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Diamondor Lenore there on the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. That's taken in by Samuel. Still going inside the 35. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers reduce the lead to just 4. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird? In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun against the Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Williams on the play action. Has his man. It's Swift. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. To throw is Williams. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running with Swift out of the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. They'll run it with Swift. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
The 49ers are ready to go on offense, and we'll get a look at Deebo Samuel. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They stick with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Purdy setting up that play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Brings it in at the 12. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return and gets it back to the 20. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Swift. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
They run the counter with Swift. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Has his man, it's a Dunze. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Diamador Lenore, there on the stop. Third and a lone yard coming up. On the give, it's Swift. And he'll get it up to the 44. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
1st down, and they go right back to it. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Diamador Lenore, there on the stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
From the 48. Cut out left. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Working the sideline, that's Odunze. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
From the 39. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Now it gives to Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And that's good for a gain of 5. Now as Montez Sweat who took him down. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. A tight end in motion now. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And it's a nice gain, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's going to try to drop it in deep right.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by Fred Warner. Second and 6 coming up here. Swift gets it on the option. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Nick Bosa makes the stop. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Bears looking to add to their advantage. 1st down throw by Williams. Setting up the screen. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working from the gun, Williams. He completes it in traffic. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's Williams. Pass caught by Adunze. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Bears decide to call their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Into traffic, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
From the 18 on 2nd down. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. So from the 3, here's second and goal. Swift. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears bump the lead up to 13 points. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Second and 3 now. He'll throw it. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bears in front. Now it's time we checked in around the league. Here's Jonathan Coachman with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We watched a solid performance out of running back DeAndre Swift. He's over 100 yards rushing for the game already and found the end zone twice as well. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The 49ers offense ready to get to work to begin this third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now it's Purdy. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Purdy on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll start the 2nd half with McCaffrey. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Here's Purdy to throw. Completed here to McCaffrey. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Samuel comes in motion left. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. They send a tight end in motion. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Bails out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Now the field goal unit runs on for its 2nd try tonight. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Moody knocks it through. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The visitors back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. Ball at the 33 for first down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. From the 42. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 3rd and short. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, Williams. Komet brings it in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You've heard that very common term in draft vernacular called catching radius. Let me tell you, as a quarterback, you love tight ends on drag routes because that catching radius for such a big target, and you see him, you eye him, and there's a comfort level between QB and tight end to make that connection.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears push their lead further to start the half. DJ Moore, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Samuel now to return it. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So here come the 49ers on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun is Purdy. Nabs along that sideline. Samuel will head out of bounds after a small gain.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Purdy. Quick slant to Samuel. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jalen Johnson with the stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running back sent in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Kittle brings it in. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
First down throw by Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Purdy looking to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Jake Moody out for the 49ers field goal try. From the left hash, this is from 47. Moody knocks it through, and the gap closes to 14 points.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you know this firsthand, partner. You get above that 300 mark, you and your offense are going to have plenty of highlights to choose from by this point in the game. We're getting a look at some of them now. You just got to marvel at how well he's played the quarterback position here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Williams to throw on 1st. That throw finds Komet. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 47. Has the connection to Odunze. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Moore's got it. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. Offense to the line for 2nd down. One in behind center with Swift. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Staying grounded with Swift. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Second and 6 coming up here. Going to run again with Swift. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down by Javon Hargrave. And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. This throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them, along with everybody else.
Out of the pistol, Williams. He's on the move. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this to Samuel. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. It is cut left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now Purdy. That's taken in by Samuel. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets him around 6 there. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They run the counter with Swift. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Short side option here. He's running left. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
1st down. Here's Swift. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Off the play fake, Williams. Swift hauls it in.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
3rd down. Here's Williams. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, That takes just a different level of connectedness.
First down, ball at the 36. Williams will look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here's Swift on second down. And they take him down right along the 30. 6 yards the pick up there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Brought in right side by Moore. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Swift gets it, going left. And he drives this forward to the 6. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. A give right side for Swift. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on 1st down. More to...
And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Roma Dudes a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Samuel now to return it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Pretty throwing here on 1st. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running back sent in motion left. From the gun is Purdy. Brought in by Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Purdy on 1st down. That's brought in by Jennings. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw by Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of gain.
Purdy looking to throw. Has it in close. He has the San Francisco touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Williams on the play action. Caught by his back.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you've got to be ready for that check down at all times.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. On the carry, it's Swift. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They run with Swift. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9. Now Williams has his man. It's Swift. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Carney's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense ready to get going again now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 from the 41. Purdy gets this from the pistol. He'll get this to Samuel. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Purdy. Dump off caught by his back. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. To throw again, it's Purdy. That finds Ayuk, complete. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Williams. That throw behind his intended target.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. On the give, it's Swift. And he gets this down to the 41 before being stopped. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Williams from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers gotta score in a hurry. From the 24. Caught by Jennings. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Purdy throwing here on first. Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. From the gun is Purdy. Kittle brings it in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
First down throw by Purdy. Brought in by Ayuk. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 21. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They could bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
Buckle up. It's third and goal. Here he is to throw. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left, well, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the fourth. Ooh, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And the Bears get this kick, and that spells the end of this ball game. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.